Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back. If you're new, welcome, welcome. My name is Georgia. Girl, the blogs are talking about that scene between Mia and Gordon. Woo! A lot of bombs were dropped in that scene. Wow. Where do I start? If you watch the show, you know what I'm talking about. If you didn't, I am going to talk about it. And we're going to be jumping all over the place because I'm not going to have it in sequence. But it was a difficult conversation and it needed to be had. So we already know that Mia filed for divorce from Gordon. And she is on her Instagram. I wouldn't say flaunting, but we see her with her new guy who is her old guy. We find out that they have known each other since high school. We find out also that, which we suspected a while ago, that Mia and Gordon have had an open marriage, and the relationship between her and this guy has been going on since before her and Gordon got married. And I'm like, okay, so why did we get married? Why didn't you just, pursue things with this gentleman? Because he's been waiting for you to get through your marriage. So now it goes on to make us think that Mia was really a gold digger. But then we think about it where she's telling us, or she's telling Gordon that, I've been sending money in order for you to eat because you don't have any money. So is she a gold digger? She's helping out her husband. Remember, they have 2 kids together and she has one previously with another man. And now the question is coming up to say whether her younger son is Gordon's child or this guy Ink's child. That kid is Gordon kid. He looked just like him. The little girl and the little boy look just like Gordon. So I don't know. There has not been a paternity test done. Maybe there needs to be one. But will they do it? But I know, like I said, I'm jumping all over the place. The fact that Mia still married Gordon, and he told her, he said, it's okay for you to have, do your thing outside of the marriage, but do not make it public and do not bring the kids around. Do not let the kids be aware of what's going on. And apparently it is, because the kid his daughter is asking him, or who's Juju? I think Juju is a little girl and Jeremiah is a little boy. So she said that Juju is asking him, Daddy, why is Mr. Ink, trying to be our dad? They say they see him around Mia all the time. And I'm like, how is that discreet if the kids are seeing what's happening? And of course, they're going to have questions like, you're supposed to be with my daddy, so who is this man and why is he around? But a lot of people are saying that, Mia should have ended things with Gordon fully before actually coming out with Ink. But and then others are saying, girl, live your life. You only got one life. We know the reason why Gordon gave her the okay to go ahead and have, as she said, you gave me your blessing. So why is the problem? So he's saying that, his organ parts, or whatever you call his organ that he's supposed to use to make his wife happy, wasn't working because he had, I believe, prostate problems. So he said, okay, go ahead. You could do what you have to do because I still want you in my life as my young, beautiful wife. However, be discreet about it. And I'm like, I guess Mia was really not happy with that arrangement. But I'm saying if that was the case, she left Gordon a long time ago. The fact that also, I'm guessing, at the time, he was still the CFO or Chief Operating Officer, Chief Financial Officer of the family's chiropractic franchise. And he had money coming in. But when they terminated him now, all that dried up. They terminated him. They terminated her along with him. Of course, they couldn't keep her around. Your husband is gone. Of course, you got to go. And then he's turning around and he's suing his sister for $1 million. And Mia told Gordon there's no sense in pursuing the lawsuit because you played a part in, yourself getting terminated. Why not just us work together and start our own franchise or start our own business? But he didn't want that to happen. I don't think Mia really wanted to leave, I honestly don't think she wanted. I think she wanted to stay and keep everything the way it is. However, she said when Gordon took it to TMZ, when she filed for divorce and he took his frustrations to TMZ, that was when she said that, you know what, I'm gonna forge ahead. And she believed what triggered him being upset is the trailer from season 8 where across the table, but Mia actually started that. Mia actually asked Ashley, did you marry Michael for his money? And then Ashley turned right around and said, well, did you marry Gordon for his? And then Mia said, well, I might have. And I think that's what put the ball in motion. But now we're at a point where there is no turning back. Mia is flaunting this man all over Instagram. She is literally hanging off of him. She calls him her best friend. He's always been there for her. And if he's always been there, he's always been there. She claims that he hasn't married anybody in all these years that, she was with Gordon. He's been waiting for her. So she's going to forge ahead and be with him. So yeah, but that scene was, of course it was filmed sometime last year. So, since then, I guess she kept him off her Instagram as long as she could. But once you make it Instagram official, girl, then it's official. So, yep, Gordon and Mia had that heated conversation. With every other sentence, my mouth was just dropping and dropping and dropping. The things that were coming out of Gordon's mouth, I'm like, woo, really? Are we sitting here really watching this? Is Gordon really speaking like that to Mia? She was trying to be discreet. She was pausing a lot to make sure that, okay, I don't want to pursue this conversation. We're not going to take it there. After Gordon dropped some bombs, then he walked away. We didn't see him on camera, but we hear the audio of him talking about that he's been putting up with this for so long. There's a lot happening with him. He's at odds with members of his family. I don't know if it's everybody, but when you're at odds with your sister, your sibling, that's a big deal. He is losing his wife. She's moving on to another man. I just hope Gordon could make it through this and not do anything, to harm himself or anything like that, because this you can get through, but when you're at certain age like that and having to start over, it's scary. It's scary, I'm sure. And I'm hoping that he will be able to get through this. And sometimes, you have to, if your husband and wife, not because your husband, because you're man and you're macho, boom, 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 beating your chest, that don't mean that you don't listen to some of the suggestions that your wife might have. I believe as Gordon had listened to Mia, pull back on the lawsuit, drop the lawsuit, which I don't think he's going to win, because according to the way she's speaking, it's like, why even bother? You're wasting time, energy, and money pursuing this lawsuit, and it's not going to go anywhere. If he had listened to her, they could have built something else together, and they could have moved on. But no, he wants to do this. He wants to move forward, and she's just fed up of him not listening to her. I think at one point she said that she was on her phone so much that he took away her phone for 2 hours. You don't treat your wife that way. That's what you do to a child when you are punishing them. He takes away her phone for 2 hours and tell her to go rest. And also, I believe at one point, the day after she filed for divorce, I believe Gordon, she mentioned it on the show, that Gordon went and he emptied the joint bank account that they have. So it's her check from the Real Housewives of Potomac that she's relying on to get her through. I don't know if this guy is going to be able to help her, because what I think the plan was for, I don't even know what he does, was for Mia to finance whatever business opportunities he had going on. I hope that's not the case. I'm not saying it is. That is my opinion, and it's alleged that, she was supposed to help him with his business ventures and using the money from the chiropractic firm. But it wasn't happening, girl. It wasn't happening. The family caught wind of it and said, you know what? You both got to get out of here. But it seemed like Mia has solidified her spot on the next season of The Real Housewives of Potomac. So we will be here for it. Yes, I will be here for it. And see where it goes. But yeah, that was an epic scene between Gordon and Mia. at the finale. So I'm looking forward to the reunion. Let's see what Gordon is going to come out of Gordon's mouth at the reunion if he shows up. But yes, guys, that is my little opinion on that scene of, the finale season of The Real Housewives of Potomac season 8. So if you are interested in reality TV reviews, celebrity entertainment news, make sure that you go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like this video, and until next time, be sure to take care of yourselves and your families. Bye-bye.